Nobody's here. I thought you guys, look at me. Wow. Oh, I look good enough. The hat makes me look good enough. Anyway, so I thought to be a fly on the wall, you guys might like to be a fly on the wall. There's no chat room. That's why I got a like, because there's no chat room. But there is no chat room, and I'll tell you why. Because you're going to be a fly on the wall. You're going to make sure I get home and I strike up an internet radio broadcast. That's what we're going to do today. That's going to be a priority. So until I get my butt in gear and get back to the house, you guys are here to make sure I get back to my house to run that live stream. And when I run that live stream, I will open up the chat room. But I'm going to do an internet radio. You know how I've been sitting here preaching to you guys? And I do these 3, 4, 5 hour long Holly-a-thons. Nobody wants to watch 5 hours just to get to like 1 or 2 good sentences. So maybe today I can go on internet radio and preach to you. I think really honestly the new believers are going to have an easier time with me preaching to them than the old-time believers. You know why? Because you new believers and you people that are returning, you have an open mind. You thirst for the truth. You're looking for something that you can sink your teeth in. You're not looking for watered-down gospel. You're looking for meat. And the churches just are not going to give you the truth. They're going to water you down. And I love you. I love you more than those churches do. I care where you and I both end up. So no, there's no chat room right now, but there will be a chat room. Can I tell you something? I feel like a brand new person today. I don't know if Greta's watching. There's no chat room, but if Greta's watching, she might think, yeah, Holly just woke up, but she's got a zit. But that's my Holly. That's my Holly. I'm looking at her. What happened was the past 2 days, I had a very good friend help me medicinally. We went to an emergency room, and I got what I needed, okay? But I had a girlfriend. I don't want to say her name, but she lives right next to me. And for the past couple of days, she's helped me with my panic and anxiety. Because I kid you not, my heart has been fluttering since June 2024. I've been like, and then when something happens, forget it. I blow my lid. I am nice and calm, and on the inside, good morning, Victory. I love you, honey. I almost said I love you, Holly. I love you, honey, Victory. I will open up my chat room, but when I go live on internet radio. Yesterday morning and this morning, I woke up calm, relaxed. Yeah, there's no chat room. There will be a chat room. Just you guys are a fly on the wall right now for me to get home and fire up that chat, that live stream on internet radio. I need to get back into my broadcasting. Holly-a-thons and broadcasting are 2 different things. If I'm having a Holly-a-thon, that's because you're holding my hand because I'm going through a bad time. Broadcasting is when I get up and talk about a topic. I like you being a fly on the wall. You're keeping me honest. I'm good with you being a fly on the wall, too. From here, I am going straight home. I'm going to fire up that live stream. So that's garbage. I hate having garbage in my car. It bothers me like no tomorrow. It might not be spotless clean, but there better not be any garbage in my area. I'm the only garbage allowed in my area. No, that's a bad joke. I shouldn't put myself down. So I think I'm going to preach to you guys about Abba and about the truth and how to get closer to him. That's fine, Victory. I don't mind. I can see the first sentence of your text message when it pops up. Like the first 5 to 7 words, depending on what they are. So that's fine, Victory, because it pops up on my screen. I can see what you're saying. I've done broadcasts like that, Victory, where you guys were texting me on my cell phone, but I was still able to see what you're saying and go forward. But nobody else knew that I was reading. Oh, Victory. I gotta find that screenshot I took of, remember when you were telling me, I gotta go past the stalker. It's a busy day. I'm not gonna be able to go out the wrong way. I'm not gonna be able to go down the one way today. Only on HTV do you guys ever get to go down the wrong way and never get a ticket for it or in trouble. I hate going past that stalker. Okay, we're past. I hate that kid, man. So, we're going home. We're going to start up an internet radio live stream, and you guys are going to be my chat room. But yeah, I got to tell you, that's Galactic Guardians. I love you too. I got to tell you, I feel very relaxed. Like, I don't feel that inner tension. I don't feel that inner, like, that angst. Like, I feel possible today. There's no chat room. I will open it up as soon as I go live on internet radio. I'm so grateful to you guys for helping me with my stress. You have no idea how much you helped me. Thank you for all those hours sitting with me on HTV. Thank you for being my friends. Yesterday, my friend got her hospital bed. I think today we're going to have to set it up. A lot of work. Not too bad, but it just takes, like, Victory's on a break. It takes, like, 2 to 3 of us to help my elderly friend. I think she can walk. I think my elderly friend can walk. I think what would help my elderly friend, and I hope she does this, I hope she does this, I hope she does this. She might have an opportunity to go into like a 2 or 3 week long physical rehab. You know, the type of physical rehab where, I'll talk to you later, Victory. Have a beautiful day, sweetheart. I love you, honey. I'll be praying for a beautiful day for you. But I think she can walk. I think if she went to one of these rehabs, Like, I had a girlfriend once that she fell and broke her hip, and they operated on her, but then from the operation they sent her to a rehab for 2 weeks, and in that physical rehab they got her up and walking again. I think that's what my friend downstairs would need, because now that she's seen, like, she's got 4 caregivers, there's 4 of us that work together. The other ladies have jobs, and for me to live above my elderly friend, it's really convenient for her to have that. But I have to move on as a person. It's time for me to move on from Stewartsville. It had its run, and now it's time to go. I hate the moving. I hate this shifting back and forth, because everything, like, I'm a creature of routine. Like, but I think the new atmosphere is going to be the best for me. And plus, the owner of the safe house, I've known the owner for a long time. Like, a very long. The owner of the safe house has known me for a very long time. So her and I are not strangers to each other. And I think everything's going to work out fine. I slipped up and mentioned upstate New York. It's okay, though, because I don't think you guys are going to want to fight a bunch of bears to come find me. Yes, I'm going to go find bears, and I'm going to go make my home next to them. I figure I'll be safer living with the bears. Trolls aren't going to want to come see the bears just to visit me. Oh, if I can tame Rumble, I can tame a bear, no problem. Yeah, right. Holly didn't go move off grid. Holly just went feral. I'm gonna go live with the bears. Wouldn't that be so great if I adopted a bear cub? Ooh, if I could find a bear cub and grow him up to be friendly, that would be awesome. I'm looking forward to moving. I am. I think this is the best thing to happen. I'm really happy that all of us came up with this agreement. I think it works out great for all parties involved. I really do. I have a feeling, though, once I go, I think the owner of this property is going to have no problems getting the other people to go too. He wants to fix the property up and, like, double his money. He's an investor, and you cannot get mad at an investor for wanting to invest. I mean, but I think it's good. But once I go, I think he's going to be able to get everybody else out very easily. I'm not going to fight him. I'm going to make the owner of this property where I live now, I'm going to make his job easy for him. Like, I really do think that it's a good idea. Like, I'm looking forward to moving. It's going to be an easier way of life for me once I move. I'm only going to be taking care of me. Like, I'll still be helping out, but I won't be full-time. Like, I'm full-time now. I'm going to call up the County of Aging and apologize to them, Because I'm sure I was snippy on a couple of occasions, and I didn't mean to be snippy. I was so damn stressed. I tell you, I feel like a new person today. My one girlfriend, yeah, she took me to the hospital. And it was a hospital that gave me the Xanax. And I don't want to hear it from anybody else either. Oh, thank you. Oh, Xanax is evil. It's of the devil. And meanwhile, here I am, out of danger of having a heart attack. Holly, I don't want you to take it. I think this and I think that. Yeah, well, what does Yahuwah think? Maybe Yahuwah wanted me to have some medical attention. I tell you, these plastic Christians, so-called believers, they need to start walking their talk. But I'm talking about the old-time believers. I'm not talking about the newbies or the people returning to Abba or the people just wanting to know who he is because they're sick and tired of churchianity lying to them. I hate this driveway, man. I will not. This driveway. Oh, it's a bitch, all right. I'm a good driver. My uncle used to call me Mario Andretti. I'm a great driver. Because I used to always come home with a fistful of speeding tickets. It got so bad with me having speeding tickets. You know what the police departments would do for me? They would give me an obstruction of view because I had this really beautiful, it was a Swarovski crystal. It was a snowflake. And it would hang from my rear view. But when lights would hit it, oh my God, it was the reason why I kept it was the funniest thing because my boys in Newark would be like, the cops are behind us. Holly, slow down. We're getting pulled over. You see the cherries? Yeah, it's coming from my crystal. You idiot. I'm the dishwasher. I'm the car locker. I'm the maid. All right, so I made it home. No, I am not looking my finest. I looked my finest yesterday when I didn't do a video. Today, well, if you can deal with me at my worst, you'll be pleasantly surprised when I clean up. Then you'll be like, wow, Holly, you should dress up more often. All right, this is garbage. Throw that out. Not garbage. Put it in the other pocket. I should throw out my water bottles. You know what? Well, I should throw them out. I don't think I can fit them in any more pockets. Here. Fly on the wall. I'm glad you guys are a fly on the wall. Now you can't see. You're probably like, you know, Holly should have been born a blonde. She would have made a great blonde. All right, you ready? Good. We're making a trip to the dumpster, and then I'm going to start up a live stream. I will open up my chat room. But I'm putting restrictions on my chat room because when I go live on internet radio, the last thing I'm going to want to deal with is trolls. So I hope you guys have been prescribed to me. Well, I hope you do prescribe yourself to me. I hope you have subbed to me for a while. Make sure you sub to me. And please make sure I know you're not a troll. Please don't make me do the guessing game. Because some of my friends are just sheer, straight wise asses. You would think they're a troll, but they're not. They're just wise asses. Ready? All right. We're going to the dumpster first so I can throw out all my stuff. This is a very beautiful property. It's a beautiful town here. Like, if you guys are looking for a place in New Jersey that has good school systems, safe neighborhood, move to Stortsville. I'm telling you. It's got really good school systems. Ooh, is it cold? Well, that's future siding that's going to fall off. Okay, let's get away from that. We'll walk quick. Okay. Maybe what I'll do is brush my hair real quick. I don't want anybody thinking I'm like pointing my camera at them. I'm not pointing my camera at anybody. Even though there's cameras pointed at me right now, I'm not allowed to have cameras. So what are you beautiful, fine folks doing today? Oh, that's right. You can't talk. I can say anything I want to you right now, and you can't talk back to me. I kind of like this no chat room thing. You know why I did it? Is because I have to put up restrictions. There was one time Heather Blessington was my witness. It was just her and me in my chat room and a bunch of trolls. I had to block like 10 comments. Switch hands. So I guess I'm going to preach to you guys today. I don't have anything. I have no idea what I'm going to say. I don't have an outline. I guess I'll just start talking and it'll Abba. Abba's like, if you say your prayers, I'll do the talking for you on your broadcast, Holly. All right. Let's start with prayers. And then I'll go. I got to put this down. Heavenly Abba. My heavenly Abba Yahuwah, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Please give us this day our daily bread, and please forgive our trespasses as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. Please do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For the kingdom of heaven is thine, and the power and glory forever and ever. Barak Yahuwah for Yahusha Messiah. Barak Yahuwah for Yahusha Messiah. Heavenly Abba, I repent for my sins, known and unknown. Known, my language. I've been smoking cigarettes. I've been stressed, Abba. And yes, there were some times that I drank Red's Apple Ale. I'm sorry. Abba, I have not been keeping up with my Bible studies and drawing pictures for you. And you're not a chore. You're my golden bow, and I love you. Abba, I repent for all of my sins. What's unknown to me, please reveal to me. what I did wrong, but I didn't realize I did it wrong. I want to get right with you, and I don't want to hurt you, and I don't want you to suffer any more in your crucifixion than you already have. Abba, I close demon doors. No demons may jump. No demons may conjure in their friends. Heavenly Abba, get these demons off of me, away from me, and out of me without hurting me. Now, in Yahushua's name, Selah. Heavenly Abba, please pour the blood of the Lamb on me and crush and break any assignments, weapons, cords, chains, attachments, devices, and things I don't even know about that other people tried to set up against me or in my household. And Abba, if I inadvertently set up any cords on other people, I don't think I did. But if I did, I repent. Please pour the blood of the Lamb on everything and break and crush and disintegrate it all. Heavenly Abba, please fill and overflow me, Baruch, and baptize me in your Ruach Kodesh, in Yahushua's Shem, Selah. Heavenly Abba, you're my golden bow, you're my perfect man, you're my husband, boyfriend, friend, you are my Alua, you're my savior. Abba, you came to earth, you were born, you led a perfect life, not using your powers for your own personal advancement. Abba, you died for all of our sins. You were dead for 3 days, went to hell, resurrected and brought people back with you. And then you ascended to heaven because only you're Alua. And 50 days later, you're Ruach Kodesh, you in spirit, you with us, but you're invisible. Your Ruach descended 50 days later, and that's our companion, my companion. And Abba, soon, very soon, I believe in my lifetime from what you've shown me, you're going to return, and I want to be here to be your welcoming committee. Abba, I'm growing my hair long. It was down to my waist, but I had to get the hair evened out, but I'm thinking in another year, Abba, maybe 2 years, my hair is going to be down to my hip bones, and when you step off that cloud, once you're done resurrecting the people that get their heads chopped off and then gathering the 144,000 people that are the only ones left alive on the earth at the end of the 7-year tribulation, once you gather us and I see you, I'm going in a full surrender and bow, belly down, face down, and I'm going to sprawl out my hair. So when you're done walking on that cloud, you can walk on my hair. I'm dead serious, Abba. I'm growing out my hair so you can walk on it. There was some lady in the Bible who washed your hair with her feet. Well, I want to do that too. But until I can do that, Abba, I'm going to spread out my hair so you can walk on it. And I love you. And I'm sorry for being a wretch and being a sinner. I'm sorry that it was only last night that I did Bible studies. And it wasn't every single day before then. Abba, if your good angels and courts of heaven are trapped, snared, imprisoned, clipped, delayed, stalled, or otherwise, things I don't know, Heavenly Abba, I bind and cast away the Prince of Persia, the Prince of Persia's legions, the Prince of Persia's friends, and the Prince of Persia's friends' legions. Get them out of here. Heavenly Abba, please get your good angels and courts of heaven on their way. Please tell them that I love you and thank you, because when they serve you, I benefit. But Abba, I want to serve you. Remember I wanted to be an angel because I didn't want to be a human because they die? Well, Abba, I'm happy being a human, but I want to serve you just like the angels do. I want to be all about you. Heavenly Abba, I pour the blood of the Lamb on everybody listening and on their households, their loved ones, their fur babies, their jobs, their activities. Abba, I pray that you Baruch them with your Ruach Kodesh, and I pray that you give them all the spiritual gifts in which they seek. Give them everything. You know those gifts that keep me awake at night? Yeah, give that to them, Abba. Please, Abba, the people that you have brought in my life, especially the new people, they're absolutely beautiful. And Abba, they show interest and inclination towards you. So Abba, please use me as your vessel and make an example out of me. But please tell me what to say to these beautiful, fine folks so they want you and they're not scared away from you. And so they know you're approachable and lovable. And so they know that everything you've done for me is peons compared to what you want to do for them. They just have to go to you directly and cut out the church, the ministries, cut out all your Christian friends, cut out all the middlemen. And I pray for all of you to get your umbilical cord with your creator and start exercising it. You need your umbilical cord to your creator, from your belly straight to him. Have you ever looked up an umbilical cord, what an umbilical cord looks like? I always thought an umbilical cord was some nasty, mutilated, icky looking thing. Oh my gosh. An umbilical cord from the mama to the baby is the most beautiful connection, the most beautiful cord I have ever seen in my life. It's got this light blue to it, and it's a cord, and around the outside, an umbilical cord, you can tell there's a creator just by looking at that umbilical cord. An umbilical cord is not ugly, mutilated, and mangled looking. It's actually something really beautiful. And if all I do is get you talking to Abba, then I've accomplished my personal mission. Because I know once you guys start talking to him, you're going to fall in love with him just like I did. You're going to meet a sense of humor. You're going to see him smiling. You're going to start on your foundation, asking him a million questions. And then one day he's going to come. He's going to tap you on the shoulder and he's going to say, listen, there's some things that we need to get right with. And then he's going to help you with it. It was Abba that helped me deprogram. It was Abba that tapped my shoulder and said, Holly, there's something else you need to get right. You were on black operations for 37 years of your life, trapped in a cage, down and deep underground military bases and above ground facilities. Holly, now that you have me, we've had each other for 2 years going back and forth. Holly, and it was Abba. It was Abba that tapped my shoulder for me to get right with the Super Soldier projects. But I was seeking him. Like, it'll take a little bit of time, not much, a week, a month, not even. When you seriously get down on your knee and you start talking to him, he's talking back to you. He's talking to you right now, but it's just, you got to click. It's got to click for you. I told Abba I wanted to be one of these people that I have those epiphanies every single day. I want to be talking to you constantly. I don't want things with you to happen once every 10 years. I want surprises with you every day, interactive with you every day. You know, I want to feel your presence, or I want you to talk to me where I recognize it. I want this to happen constantly throughout the day. But I know a lot of people are not wanting to dedicate their entire existence and being like I did. But I'll tell you, once I met Abba and I fell in love with him, I'd say about 2 years in, I was like, I want to change my life. And Abba helped me change it. And he helped me change it into a life that I wanted. He helped me start living life instead of life living me. And I want the best for you guys. And like Derek and Alicia and Joe and some of these other people that are new to me, you did not stumble onto me. You were led here, and I know you were led here because I've been praying for you. I pray, Abba, bring him to me. Anybody wanting to get closer to you, anybody with questions about spiritual gifts, any questions about demons, Abba, bring them to me. I just got to answer my personal messages from you. Probably the best way to get my attention is to email me. And I was actually thinking about setting up a second phone line because I have 1 month free right now. And then I could post it up and be like, hey guys, for 30 days, here's the number, call me. You know, most of you'll come to, like, it's a hit or miss. Sometimes I get phone calls where I'll spend 1 or 2 or 3 phone calls with a person, and then I don't hear from them again. The other half of the time, you guys wind up being my friends, and we stay connected. It depends. Why have I not been answering my emails? Because I've been here doing holly-a-thons every day. And I figure if you really need me, you can come in my chat. Nobody knows who you are. And you could pose any kind of question, and I can answer it, and I can say the prayers at the same time. And while I'm answering one question for one person, the other people listening, you're probably answering questions they have. Ask me whatever you want. I just don't know where to begin. Like, you want to hear about the cages? Then ask me. Ask me about Mangley. Ask me what was Montauk like. It sucked. And I was taught that all of you went through what I went through. When I was 40 years old, I found out that none of you have been through what I've been through. The only people that I met, there's a couple of you. There's one lady. I wish I didn't give up my Twitter account because there's one lady. I'm going to have to ask Victory what her name was, but Victory was helping. I want to say Beck. BEC. I think her name is Kathy. There's a couple of survivors. I want to keep in touch with you. But again, there's only a handful. A lot of people, what they do is they come online looking at my testimony or Kathy O'Brien's testimony. They listen to it for a few years, and then they turn around and say, oh, yeah, I'm a victim just like you, Holly. No, you're not. You don't come online listening to testimonies to then go, oh, yeah, I'm one too. No, I woke up to all this super soldier stuff. I had all my memories, and I said, Abba, what happened to me? What is this? And that's when he guided me. He guided me to actual, real survivors like Casbolt, Spears, McCullum, Rothschild. I came to the internet looking for questions and answers. I didn't come to the internet to get a testimony. I know this one lady, oh yeah, you know, my sister's been in and out of this RSI, Stanford Research Institute, and I did a lot of studying in the library. For years I studied on the library and even online listening to other victims' testimonies. And guess what? Guess what? I'm a victim too now. There was this reporter, a man reporter, who was investigating pedophilia and I guess the Illuminati. He started diving into pedophilia in high places. Oh, about 5-6 years into his work, it starts to turn into a desire of his. Instead of investigating and reporting on pedophilia, because he was constantly around these pedophiles, all of a sudden, 5 years later, he's now a pedophile himself. And so when these people come online, oh yeah, Holly, I've been listening to you for 5 years, and guess what? I'm a survivor like you. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're easily influenced. You're feeble-minded. You need to get off the internet and stop listening to these stories. Or you get the other people, oh, Holly, I don't have any memories, but I know I was there. Okay, across the board, 11 times out of 10 times, when somebody goes, Holly, I don't have memories, but I know I was there. They were not there. If you were in the dumps like I was, you would have memories of it. The fact that you don't have memories proves you weren't there. So stop trying to be a victim. That's what I can't stand. People trying to be a victim. I have a couple of cases, a few cases across my desk right now with people going, Holly, I don't know why, like Imagination Podcast won't give me an interview like they will you. I want to do interviews. I was like, okay, give me your testimony. Oh, well, I don't have memories like you do, but I know I was there because what you say resonates with me. And Holly, it wouldn't resonate with me. I wouldn't understand it unless I was there. You don't have memories because you were not there. So please, for the love of Abba, stop trying to be a victim. The projects that I'm exposing, over 86% of all your kids disappearing, they're dead. The projects I come from, who else is alive? Where the rest is my black operations team? Because it's not Casbolt. I'm the only one. The rest are terminated. That's why I'm the only one coming forward. There's not 200 other super soldiers from the projects I was in. No, there's me. The rest are dead. Like when you get Susan and Debbie and all these other people, Allie, Shelly, Safi, you can tell they're lying by what they say and how they say it. And secondly, they've only stolen parts of my testimony to try to pass it off as their own. I don't know. Mentally sick and deranged people lie and say they're trafficked when they haven't been. Safi was never trafficked, and you can tell she wasn't trafficked by what she says. I can tell you the DNA that Mangley used to create me. Those other people can't tell you because they don't know what was used. I'm going to tell you, too, when people start running around like that, Safi, oh, I'm a bloodliner. Yes, I'm a bloodliner. I'm a bloodliner. Well, guess what? Holly Baglio has that gift where she can see right through you. She can see right into your soul. And if you're actually a bloodliner, I'll be able to see that you are, or I'll be able to see that you're a liar. Do you know why? Because I am a bloodliner. And I can tell when somebody is or is not. I can tell if somebody was in a cage. I can tell if somebody was really MK Ultra because I did go through it. And when I land interviews, I will be sure to tell them how my testimony has been stolen. If Cesfar is brought up in an interview, I'm going to say, oh yeah, I ran into her entourage. She was never trafficked. I know Jesse stole my friend Rosemary's testimony. I remember this one guy, I won't say his name. Holly, I want you on my channel. I want to do an interview with you. I was like, name the day, I'm free. A couple weeks later, he puts Jesse Sespar up on his channel. The guy asked me to do the interview, but suddenly I'm not good enough. He's got to go for Sespar. She steals people's testimonies. She's not who she says she is. But since she talks better than Holly, people flock to her. She's just had more practice at lying. You get that? Shelly and Allie Carter and Safi, they're a bunch of liars. And you get that one woman, Susan, stalking me, obsessed with me so much as one woman, Susan, was so obsessed with me. She stole my cat Seva's name and named her cat Seba. I've been through it, guys. I have been through it. I want to give out a shout out to Tim because I got to talk to Tim. And, you know, Timotheus. And he was like, Holly, I remember when that when Bridge and Discovering, when that whole ministry stole your testimony. He was like, Holly, I may have made a joke at a bad time. He goes, but my heart went out to you when that happened. He's like, I can't imagine. You go through the cages, you're traumatized and tortured, brutalized, and all people do is steal your testimony. You know, all you guys, you're giving your money to Sterling and Allie and Safi and all that, and they were never trafficked to begin with. But when it comes to me, I really was trafficked. I need your help. I need your help. But the public is giving their help to the fakes, frauds, and liars who steal my testimony. What about the people that really went through it? No, I'm left out in the cold. I don't get your friendships. I don't get your help. And I need your help. I actually have to put up a post on the internet, and I really don't want to, but I had 300 for the entire month from now until April 20th. I only had $300. I spent that on car parts. So on Facebook and Gab and even on YouTube posts, I'm going to put up and say, I'm sorry, guys, I hit a hard rock. If your bills are paid and you got food in your fridge, and if you have extra money, nobody ever has extra money, would you consider donating because I need help? I hate asking for help, but I will ask my friends for help on my private pages, but I will not say that on my videos because I'm going to be here broadcasting whether I got money or whether I don't got money. My broadcasting is for Yahuwah. I'm not like these other ministries. Oh, if you like what I'm doing and I got to pay like $1,000 a month for a studio because instead of just getting a computer and putting it in my own living room like Holly Baglio does. No, I rent a place for over $1,000 a month. I need you to give me money so I can keep renting the place. Or look at, L.A. Marzulli, and you got Paul Begley. They've got like these gold statues on their desk, big fat gold diamond rings on their hands, and their whole studio is that they had an interior decorator to style it. I think HTV rocks better than all of their studios. See, I have a chair for you guys. You can come here, sit down, kick up your feet, and fall asleep if you want. It's the heat, okay? It's the heat. Okay, what else do I got to do? I got to test my quit month, and then I can turn on the chat room. I got a lot of stuff in front of me. What a mess. dropped off in person. Okay, I did that. I was going to make a funny skit for you guys. But I never did. All right, so I already called her. I can put that away. Just stuff this stuff out of my way. Get you on a cell phone holder and charged up. So you'll be there. All right, so what am I going to call? Push that back. All right, so I got a little bit of room right now. I can blow my nose. All right. 17 likes. Wow, I'm humbled. Wow, I really feel special. Even with the chat room turned off, you still gave me a like. Thank you. I give you back my finest and best barukas I have to offer other human beings. Making sure. I wear my hearts because you guys are my heart. You want to see my workout? Oh, I wonder, Cerise, if I get to see Cerise. Because I told her, I was like, I wasted $15 to buy exercise pants. Let's see. They're not too tight, right? They're a little bit loose. Right? So this is what I worked out. Well, I didn't work out, but I had a spa day at Planet Fitness. So I think they're pretty good. I want 20 pounds. Seriously, I'm 109 right now. I want to get up to 125. So 16 pounds. All right. Hello. See, you can't see it here, but when you're looking at the microphone, you see that looks like an upside down heart. That's the sweet spot. So when you talk into a microphone, there's a sweet spot. So you want to speak right at that thing because it's the sweet spot. And then this, if it stays where I put it, I need a new one. If that stays where I put it, then when I speak, you should not hear when I speak, right? Like, just go where I put you. Hello. Should be up more. Should be up like that. Hello. Now you can't see me. Army people. All right, let me get to Spreaker. You guys don't mind if I have a backwards hat on, do you? Like, you can see my makeup on from yesterday. I did. I had my hair and makeup done for you guys yesterday. I looked pretty. Not anymore, though. All right. Hello, this is the Zelensky. Are you listening to me? If not, turn on the radio and listen. Hurry. Hello, this is the Zelensky. Are you listening to me? If not, turn on the radio and listen. Hurry. All right. I guess that's good. And I'm your hostess with the mostest, keeping Yahusha Messiah the focus. And I'm your hostess with the mostest, keeping Yahusha Messiah the focus. All right, cool. Delete. I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you guys ready? All right. Thanks for putting up with me for an hour. What I'm going to do right now is I have to shut you guys down. I got this started. I'm going to go grab myself some water, some drinks, and then I'm going to come back and fire this baby up. So how about give me 15 minutes? Give me 15 minutes because I got to set up the YouTube, get the restrictions, and I'm going to put up a link on Gab, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I'm going to say, come join me because I'm using YouTube as the live chat room. But then once it's published on Spotify, Apple iTunes, Apple Podcasting, Podmaster, Podbean, Spreaker, then I'll give out the Spotify link. So you'll probably get 2 notifications. The first one will be, if you want to talk to me, come to the chat room. And the second one will be the finalized version that internet radio hears. You know what? Maybe one time I could mirror this on Instagram because there's a bunch of people on Instagram that I don't know. You know what I would like that I don't get to speak to? You know what I wish I could do? I wish I could get these things working. An app, victory. Maybe you could help me. Say hypothetically, if I could get Instagram on my iPad, then I could set up my iPad and be broadcasting to internet into Instagram. If this were to be set up, I could be broadcasting from YouTube, and then the cell phone would be YouTube, right? So I could be YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and internet radio, but this one is a pain in the ass. It won't connect to Google servers. And I'm wondering if it's a setting in my computer that's blocking this device from connecting. And I'm not big on Apple, but wouldn't that be so cool if I could broadcast from Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and this? that's what I wanted to do. I want to see if I can hawk my stereo. I think I could get $1,500 for it, or damn close. Anybody want a stereo? It's a Denon receiver, Denon CD, DVR. You can connect anything you want to it. I've got the monitor audio speakers. Like, this is for the surround sound. Right? That's monitor audio. Hang on 1 second. Let me be able to put that right back in. Go in. Get back in the holes. And then these speakers, they're silver lined. Anyway, I spent around $1,500 for it, but I would take $900. I'd take $800 for it. But anyway, I got to give that guy a call that I bought the stereo from. He told me if I ever wanted to get rid of it to call him back. So it looks like I'm going to be calling him back. What do I need? Water. I gotta go. I gotta put that post on Facebook. I don't know. I don't like when people like. I hated broadcasting with Bridge because every time she was only a guest on radionetwork.com. Oh yeah, Holly, put up your money, put up your information because yeah, I really need money. I was like, then Bridge, why don't you put up your information? Oh no, I don't have any of that stuff. But boy, she loved asking for money in those broadcasts. She was trying to act like she was some kind of counselor to survivors. Listen, don't ever get mixed up with her. There's another ministry. I'm not going to say the name outright, but in this ministry, the people all use aliases. They don't give you their real name. Never trust anybody that does not give you a real name. Oh, but Holly, I'm risking my life to be a counselor to survivors. You ain't risking shit. I'm the one that's risking everything to even speak to a counselor. I'm the one whose life is in risk, not the counselors, not the ministry, not the evangelists, not the pastors, not the coaches, none of it. It's the victim that went through it that has a story that's risking their life. Guys, never, ever trust people that give you a different name. So instead of saying, oh, well, my name's Tina, nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Bridge. And then 3 months later, oh, hi, I'm Grace. Never trust those people. I do not care if you're a victim or not. You never trust anybody that does not give you the real name and show their face. Like that QAnon crap. Don't worry, we're friends now, so we'll be keeping in touch, right? So if I see something happen, I'll be like, yo, I stepped in that pothole before. Don't do it. Because when I stepped in it, this, that, and the other thing happened, and you're about to step in it, learn from my mistakes. All right, so I got everything set up. 15 minutes. We'll say it's 10:55 right now. How about we start at 11:15 Eastern Standard Time? Whatever time it is for you, I'm going to start in 15, 20 minutes from now. But I have to start up a new live stream. That way I can use my chat. So, all right. You'll see me. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I really missed you guys yesterday. And I really did make myself look pretty, but here I am in my night clothes making a terrible impression to you right now. All right. Well, I love you. I love you so much. I'm coming right back. And I'm going to preach to you. Yes, I am. A super soldier. I am your resident super soldier. And I am going to preach to you. And you and I are going to fall helplessly, hopelessly in love with our Maker. And then the world is going to be at our fingertips. Because we have him. And because he, as our Heavenly Father, can do way more for us than our earthly parents could ever dream of doing for us. And I really want you guys to get spiritual gifts. I want you guys to start walking in them, because no other church and no other ministry is ever going to encourage you like I am when it comes to your spiritual gifts. I can see you. I can still see you. A lot of you, I can see you even though I'm standing in my kitchen, but it's Abba showing me. But for the new believers and the people just wanting Abba and wanting to talk to him or get to know him, I'm going to hopefully encourage you guys closer to him. And maybe if I tell you what it was like for me trying to get a relationship with him, you guys are going to go, yeah, I'm going through the same thing. But I'll keep going through it because I know in a little while, Abba's going to be doing the same thing with me that Abba's been doing with Holly. And I want to make you guys fierce, independent, standing on your own as an individual that is an unstoppable force and an unmovable object. Because you're going to be like this with your golden bow, and your golden bow is going to be like this with you, his arrow. Now, remember, he gives us a full armor, right? And he gives us a double-edged sword. Okay. Well, when you know the Bible, you start learning it, you know it, you become a walking Bible. And because you know his living logos means word, because you know his word, you become the actual sword. You become that pointed tip that cuts through the darkness because you know his word. This is why I say listen and read the Bible for yourself so you know it yourself. That way, when you go to these churches or online ministries, you could be like, Abba, that's not what you taught me. And Abba's going to go, I know. That's not that. I taught you what I taught you because you're letting me be your rabbi. I never taught that person over there. And you see that person twisting the scripture to suit their own needs. I want to make you guys independent powerhouses with Yahuwah. So that way, the only person you ever need is Yahuwah. Because it's through him that he takes care of us, gets us our needs, gets us our wants. But we just have to go to him. And don't ever feel bad about going to Abba. I went through a phase where I was like, Abba, all I do is ask you for stuff. But Abba says, I'm a jealous God. I don't want to hear you speaking names of other gods. I don't want you going to other gods. I want you coming to me. And only me for everything. All right. Do you know what that buzzer's for? It's to tell me to go broadcast on Spirit Force. All right, guys, I'll be back in 15 minutes. I love you. And the chat room will be open.